they have one thing at this Golden Nugget that if you're playing tables and you tip the dealer, the dealer comes to the table with a little box, a tip jar, whatever, and he put it in the table, and whatever tips you give him, he only had to tip out like one other person, or I don't know how it works, but I think they keep 100% of the tips. So it's not like they're really nice. They have to be really nice, because based on their interaction with you, that's the money they're gonna be making for the day. So you don't have a dealer that don't give a if you win or lose. I mean, they still don't give, they don't care, but it makes it way better because they interact with you and they kind of want you to win. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but if you're doing pool, if you're a dealer, casino, blackjack, whatever, dealer, and you make tips in a pool at the end of the month, you don't care much. Let somebody else be nice. And this way, when you have your own tip jar, you have to be nice. It depends 100% on you. It doesn't depend on nobody else. So you have to be nice, and that's what I like. Vegas should copy this model, because some of the big casinos that they have employees that they've been there for like 20 years, some of them, they're really mean. They don't want to play with you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to look at you. They don't want you to sit on their table. And most of these big casinos, and just to name one, and don't get me wrong with these, Bellagio is a beautiful casino. I love it. I think it's either the best casino in Vegas or the second best casino, but it's one of the top two. And Bellagio has some blackjack dealers that they're horrible. They've been there for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. And I think they copy somebody, that has been there for 20 years and they can get away with it. Like being, I will have to find a word to describe them. Like they don't want you to go in the table. They're on an empty table. Normally they're on like $100 minimum table, or $200 minimum table, $500, and they just look at you, or try not to look at you, to not have eye contact, because if you have eye contact you might sit there. So they don't even want to look at you. They don't want, and it looks like they've been doing this for such a long time that they they already master the ignoring or something, and they're not caring about shit. But anyway, there's some of them, they can be really, I don't know how to find, I need to find a word for it. They're very good at it. They're like, they don't give a crap. So some of these dealers, I don't know how to say it. Hold on, let me think about it. Some of them you take a seat on their table and it's empty, or it's been empty for like 15 minutes. They already hate you. And you come up, you sit down all, happy that you're in Vegas, and let's see if you can make some money. You sit down, they're terrible. And then the first thing is, like, you lose 3-4 hands, they will recommend you, why don't you try a different table? Like, pop, pop, pop. Wow. And what would you recommend? Like, this is the part I don't like about dealers, casino dealers. you're losing or you're winning, why would you tell me? Why would you say, kick me off the table with a comment? Why don't you try a different table? You can probably tell that to a 19-year-old, whatever, 21-year-old that just started playing. They just started playing. Recommend something, No, I mean, probably to nobody. You cannot recommend that. Don't, for dealer, this is a tip. Don't tell people, why don't you try a different table? That is horrible. You're not doing any good. Gamblers, they want to make money and they want that table for a reason. And if they're gonna lose, if they're gonna win, they want to sit in this table. Don't come up. Nobody asks you, can you recommend me a different table? No. You're gonna lose, whatever. But stay on that table. They have bad energy. Who cares? Many times, you play and you sit down on that table that they have bad energy and you lost everything, and then you blame it on the dealer. I don't know. What do you think about that? Some dealers, they're not good. They're mean. I don't know. But anyway, some of these dealers, they've been there for 20 years or 30 years, whatever, or 10 years. And the casino let them have this attitude. It looked like they've been dealing cards in that same casino, in those same, 15 tables for 20 years. And, they feel like they can watch Game of Thrones the whole night, or a TV show for a whole night, and go kind of sleepy to work and go tired, because their body, my dogs, they're chasing someone. Their body and their mind, they're used to work at this casino, and it's for them, it's so easy. So they can go tired, they can go hungover, or they can go whatever. They can spend the night watching TV shows and go to work and still perform. They don't realize that they have a very bad attitude. They're tired. They don't want you. They hate the job because they've been 20 years there. They hate it. They go for the money. They don't go because they like it. They're already over this, and they show you. They let you know they don't want to be there. They're tired. They don't want to be there. They've been there for too long, and they don't want to play with you. They want to be there on an empty table. Get it? Anyway, so and I'm not talking bad about the Bellagio specifically. I mean, I used to really like the Mirage, the high limit blackjack tables. Their managers, their dealers, really nice. They remember you. They're happy to see you, and they've been there for some time, for a long time. And well, Mirage is gone, whatever. But I'm not complaining about the Bellagio because it's one of my favorite casinos and I love them. It's just a few dealers that I've been there for. I mean, in the last 7 years, I went, not in the last year, but the previous 7, I've been there like probably almost every month. Anyway, my dogs are going crazy, but for no reason. What I'm saying is, a few of these dealers, they're horrible, and the Bellagio should do something about them, because they're not friendly, and that's what Bellagio. Like when you think about casinos around the world, the word casino comes to your head. The first thing you think about is Vegas. So Vegas is the number one thing when you start thinking about casinos, Vegas is the number one thing that comes to your head. Now, if it's the one thing or the most important city, gambling, whatever, related, that I think is not just gambling, right? But let's say Vegas, then you think if Vegas is the best thing about casinos, then what hotels are the best? You might say the Wynn and the Bellagio. The area is really good too, anyway, but the Bellagio, right? How can it be that they have these very bad dealers, these mean people working there, when you should show every other casino should copy Vegas. No, it's the other way around. They show you that they don't give a about it. And again, not all of them. It's just a few, just maybe 3 or 4. I don't know how many dealers they have. They're probably 5 bad dealers. But those 5 dealers, they make you look like shit. They kick out business. Like, for example, me, I know them already. So if I see them on the table, I don't want to sit there. And the worst part is, like, new people that work at the Bellagio, they see the reaction of what they do, and see that these people can get away with it, doing, this poor customer service. And they do the same thing, because, they don't care. Why would you put some effort into doing something better when nothing is going to happen? This is something that the Bellagio should take a look at, and please leave me a comment that, if you agree with this, or if you think I'm wrong, or if this happened to you in the past, that you've had a mean casino dealer at the Bellagio, blackjack dealer, basically. Let me know if this happened to you, and tell me in the comments, if you have a story like that. But anyway, so this is about the Bellagio blackjack dealers. There's some of them are really, really mean and really bad, and they don't want your business. They don't want you sitting at the table. They don't want nothing with you. But anyway, there's some very good dealers at the Bellagio, and again, it's I would say number 1 casino to go. I love to go to the Bellagio. I love the pool. I love the mornings. I love the nights. I love staying there. I love the rooms. I love the pool. I love the coffee. I love the restaurants. Even my favorite restaurants from MGM is resorts. It's the Din Tai Fung, whatever. I don't know how to say it. But that's probably my place to go to when I'm in Vegas. I cannot miss Din Tai Fung. That's it, period. Again, if you agree with these, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be uploading a lot of content. We're trying to make this a full-time thing. A lot of content about casinos, about hotels, about restaurants, about food, about what to wear. I mean, I'm coming up, from the gym, so what to wear in Vegas when it's summer, when it's winter, in the morning, when you're going for lunch, what to wear when you go to the pool, what to wear when you're going out on a casual dinner, or in a business meeting, or any, what to wear in general, fashion, coffee, soccer bets, remember, and food, what you cannot miss, what not to do, and things like that. So if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it, okay? I started talking about how good were the dealers at the Golden Nugget Casino, which is a Golden Nugget in Cripple Creek. It's a highest casino in the world. I was talking how good the dealers, the blackjack dealers, were, because they carry their own tip jar. So they come to your table, they put their tip jar, and they will make money based on how friendly they are, how good they are. You're gonna lose. If you win, better. But normally you lose, let's say. It's that good time you're gonna have because you're gonna be there no matter what, if the dealer is good or if it's not good. And I was talking about the difference between that dealer that comes to your table with the tip jar, their own, and they're not sharing with nobody, how good they are, compared to when you have a pool crew that they share tips. they make the money on a pool. Like that means that whatever every table makes, it doesn't matter if you're nice to people. If somebody else is nice, a different table, you get a percent of that at the end of the month or at the end of the week. So it's the whole pool that they collect for the whole week. It will go to your paycheck. You don't need to be nice. You can let somebody else be nice. Now, the other way around is what they do at the Golden Nugget, that it should be copied by every single casino out there. That you go and you show up with your own tip jar and you take it by the end of the day, cash, or I don't know how they do it, or you submit the cash and they put it in a paycheck so you can pay taxes or whatever. I don't know how it works, but what I'm saying is like you have to be nice. You can't go hungover. You can't go tired. You can't show up because you've already been doing this for like 15 years and be careless about your service. You need to be good because based on what you do, is the money you're gonna take home and the way you're gonna pay your bills. And most casinos, they don't do that, and their service, their customer service sucks for real. And not every when I name a casino, like for example Bellagio, it happens on some area tables too. And well, forget about Caesars. They have some old dealers there that they're mean as fuck. Anyway, when I name a casino, I'm not putting everybody in the same bag. I'm just talking about a specific. And if you work at the casino, or if you're a casino manager at the Bellagio or the Caesar Palace, you know who specifically who I'm talking about. Who is a bad apple? There's some bad apples in your crew that you know about, and you don't have what it takes to get rid of them. But anyway, when you go vacation, you have a good time. This is just the 3% of your 100% of the trip. That 3% of that customer service at the blackjack table, when these people jump into your table and you don't get a pleasant moment, whatever. Anyway, so I was talking about how good the service was in these small casinos compared to some big casinos that they don't have control over, and they let people that they've been there for 20 years or 10 years do whatever they want with their customers. But this is just a review on having a word about them and see what do you think about it. So let me know in the comments if you agree with me that some of these casinos, casino dealer, blackjack dealers, they gotta go. It's time for them to move on, retire. You already made the money. If you didn't make the money, it's too late. Either you upgrade your service and you start being nice, and I think that it's too late to do that. You can't go back or turn being nice from one day to the other one and go with all the energy. They have no energy, no sympathy, no nothing. I think it's time for you to leave, quit, retire, over. Let new dealers take over and give very good service and being friendly, that you can't forget about how good was your experience. If you lose, you lose. That's it. But you're going to have that in the mind that, oh, I like to play in this casino because their dealers are really nice. They're really nice. You can't deny it. So when you're going to lose, you're going to lose. You're going to win, and the dealer is nice. It's a plus. So let me know in the comments what do you think about it, and please send this video to someone that had an issue with the dealer, or they've been talking about these, and let them comment too. Okay? I decided to get undercover because I talk so much shit about the dealers at these 3 casinos that they might recognize me and then punch me in the face when they see me, because they're gonna be seeing me for sure. Anyway, they're gonna recognize this tattoo because it's kind of weird, and they're gonna say, oh, this is the little that was talking about us. and so I decided to cover my identity for this video. What do you think about it? Now going back to normal. Don't take this too serious. It's just a video saying what I think about some of these large companies, like MGM Resorts. I love them. I mean, their properties in Vegas are far away best. I mean, the Wynn is really good, but MGM Resorts, I used to love the Mirage. Now the Cosmopolitan is part of them, and it's a beautiful hotel. If there's something really nice about Vegas, like for example me, that I cannot forget, the first time I walk into the Cosmopolitan, through that door next to the coming out of the Bellagio, and you cross that little street and you get into the side door, or because it's not the front door, it's the side, but it's the kind of main entrance. It's the floor, the Cosmopolitan floor. That floor with all the colors and the little stones, it's just beautiful. But anyway, well, let me know in the comments, what do you think about the Cosmopolitan floor too? I'm gonna be next time in Vegas, I'm gonna do a video about it, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, because it's beautiful, beautiful. But anyway, don't get too serious about this video about the dealers. I'm not trying to say something bad about the Bellagio. On the other hand, like, I absolutely love the Bellagio. What I'm talking about is, like, why would you have everything right? The location, the hotel, the history, the everything about it is beautiful, except for, because when you go to get a coffee, they're really nice. You go to the pool, they're really nice. It doesn't matter, room service, front desk, concierge, valet, the guy who, everybody's nice, except for 3 or 4 people that they deal in blackjack tables, that they're really mean and they're really careless, and they have zero customer service because they are burned. They don't like this job anymore. They're over with it. They don't care. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to lose. They don't want you at all. But anyway, don't get me too serious on this video, because it's for entertainment only, and this is what I think. This is what I think about some of these blackjack dealers compared to the small town blackjack dealer that is really nice and really good at it. It's time to bring new blood into the game at these big corporations. Anyway, like I said, please let me know, what do you think about it? What do you think? If I'm wrong, or if I went too far with this? Probably not. Probably I'm right. And probably this video get to a lot of views, and it gets to the right people that they run these big casinos. Again, these beautiful casinos. And I love the Wynn. I love the MGM Resorts, every single one of them. And I love the Caesar Palace. My vacation is in Vegas is not complete if I don't go to the Caesar Palace. And you can say, oh, it's horrible, oh, this, oh, that. Forget about it. I have to go in. I feel good when I walk into the Caesar Palace. I feel one of my favorite places on earth is the Forum, that the shops. Walk into the clouds with, I don't buy anything. I don't have the money to buy a Prada, whatever, Louis Vuitton, or a Beast, trying to, or something like that. I shop on Nike, Armani Exchange. some places that they have what I can afford right now. If you like the video, please subscribe, like, and follow us for more content, casino related, hotels, food, fashion, soccer bets, and more.